Dani Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick. Good morning, Frederick. It is Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. I'm your host, Dani Gurry. I'm not with it today. It's awesome. But I think I got about 4 hours of sleep last night, and you can tell Mom says, "Oh, you look tired." And that's always great to hear, isn't it? But I am, but it's okay. I am powering through. I can't get too far into this show without a quick shout out to my ride or die husband, Ashley Gurry. Today is our 24th anniversary. And to be honest, other than being alive, I don't think I've done anything for 24 straight years. So I feel a sense of accomplishment. So happy anniversary to us, Ash. And without him, I couldn't be doing this show. So if you love Good Morning Frederick and you see Ash around today, please thank him, because it's because of him that we're here. 522 subscribers. To be honest, I kind of need to sit back and relish that we've gone from zero everything. Good Morning Frederick. It didn't even exist on March 31st of this year. So just 3 short months, we have gone to, I think this is show number 65, 66. Show 66. Launched April 1st, over 83,000 views across all of our platforms, and these subscribers. And it's not easy to get subscribers. You may know if you try to get people interested in something on YouTube, and we're very niche, right? There's not a million people that are going to care what's happening in Frederick, Maryland, but I think we're doing pretty well. And so I appreciate all the support. And we are going to hit that 1,000 by September. I know we will, because it just is going to keep growing and growing. And if you want to know how you can help, sitting back and watching the show, huge help, obviously. But you can also just tell someone about the show. Ask them if they've seen Good Morning Frederick yet. Encourage them to watch and check it out. Of course, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. I know it sounds crazy that helps, but it actually does. When you leave a little comment, even just saying hello, good morning, here I am, anything like that, even a smiley face, the comments absolutely help. So if you want to, you can go through some of our older videos, watch them as well. Go through YouTube. We got some amazing stuff and some great people on our YouTube channel as well. Both Good Morning Frederick and Everything Frederick and More are all about giving back to local organizations. And right now we are supporting 2, Souls of Love, and we are collecting new shoes for kids in Frederick County. You can drop off your new shoes to the home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. We are open Thursdays to Sundays, and you can drop your shoes off there. If you would rather just send me shoes, maybe you order them off somewhere and you want to send them to me, message me. I'll give you my address, no problem at all. Or you can ship them to 401 North Market Street, Frederick, Maryland, 21701. Or you can Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle me if you're on my social media, and I'll share it to Everything Frederick and More as well. You can Zelle me and I will shop for you. Don't you worry. All right, I want to thank Ken's Transmissions and Positive Technology. These companies each gave $500 towards the cause. Not quite at our 200 goal yet. Now on Saturday, I am going to do a count to see where I am. And I know I'm probably about 70 pairs short, so could use all the help. And when shoes are anywhere between $25 and $40 each, then you can count how much I still need to collect in order to hit that 200 goal. But I'll do it. I know I will. I just need your help. And then United Way's Stuff the Bus campaign. I have a box. There is a box, a yellow one, at the home of everything, Frederick, for new school supplies. So if you can, while you're out shopping for your own kids' school supplies, or do like I did, I just went to staples.com. They've got some great deals. I ordered 110 items for just $50. Now, you don't have to do that many, even if it's just $10 or $20 worth of supplies. Again, have them shipped right to 401 North Market Street in Frederick, and we would be grateful to be able to get those to the kids of Frederick County. All right, on today's show, Bryan May joins me live to ask for help for our veterans. Stacey Krantz is all things gentle and beautiful at InBloom Jewelry, and Crash and Catharsis Rage Factory is the complete opposite, but in the best ways, and I check them both out on today's show. Chris Michaels and Bob Miller join me from WFMD's Morning News Express, and they'll cover the news, weather, and sports of the day. Plus, as always, I've got all your events for Independence Day and beyond. All right, let's get Tuesday rolling. Well, Good Morning Frederick wouldn't be happening at all without the support of our great local businesses like We Help You Move. Whether you're moving across the street or anywhere around the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts can help make the whole thing a little less stressful, because I know, what do they say? I think moving is one of the top most stressful things you'll do in your life. I think people probably hate moving more than public speaking. And I know that that is pretty fearful in this country. We Help You Move is veteran-owned and a supporter of the Frederick community. Contact them today, even if you're just moving offices, or maybe you just need help moving some pieces of furniture. Actually, I've had somebody I just talked to who got furniture delivered to an apartment complex, and they left it in the kind of lobby area, and they needed help getting it to their apartment. If you call Nick, he'll help you do that, I promise. WeHelpYouMove.com. All right, let's find out what's happening with news, weather, and sports. Bob Miller and Chris Michaels are on. Let's get them on. Well, gentlemen, good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Yes, how are you guys today?
Oh, I'm fine. I was waiting for Chris to talk, but he's,
I got stage fright.
Do this. Your turn. No, your turn. Your turn. Over there.
Do I need those little things where you guys raise your hands, like on Zoom and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, we are like elementary school kids, so that'd work.
I mean, you'd think you guys had a little bit better of a rapport since you work together every single morning.
No, we don't. I sit there from now on. I'm just going to go, I guess, Miss Dani, can I talk now, Miss Dani?
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Chris, what do you got for news this morning?
Well, good morning, Dani, and congratulations on your anniversary. That is really cool.
Thank you. I know. He made it, actually. Not me much, but him.
And all your new subscribers, I got to tell you, you are rocking it. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, we're getting there. We are. We're getting there.
So take a look at today's news, July 2nd. I was telling Bob this morning, I can't believe we're already in July. I feel like summer's going so quick. We got August and then what? September. After August,
oh,
pretty much
I
done.
know. I don't like how it goes so quick.
Take a look at today's news. The introduction of a bill to put a temporary moratorium on residential construction in areas with overcrowded schools, which is most of the areas in Frederick County, will be introduced on July 16th instead of tonight. So just remember that. And this is something really cool, kind of bringing the community closer to the police department. The Frederick Police Department is excited to announce that applications are now being accepted for the 28th Citizens Police Academy. Now, the 7-week course is designed to provide participants with comprehensive understanding of the functions and operations of the Frederick Police Department. The Citizens Police Academy will offer instruction in various aspects of modern law enforcement, including uniform patrol, criminal investigation, undercover operations, tactical operations, and no, I don't think you can tase anybody during that, and lots more. Participants will engage in interactive and hands-on segments such as, and this is a good thing to know, defensive tactics, demonstrations, and field sobriety tests. Now, there's no fee for this academy and is open to any resident of the city of Frederick or individuals with business interest in the city who are 18 years of age and older. Applicants must have...
Yeah, is that something that's been going on before?
Yeah.
I don't know
Yes.
if I've ever heard of it. Okay.
Yeah, I think it has been for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, this
I
is
might
the
have
only
to look
28th
into that.
Right? You know what? I want to taste somebody. Let me taste somebody. Let me pepper spray them. I think that's a good segment.
I was talking to some friends who did the, you know, how they test the new police officers about drunk driving, and you sit around and you drink and you eat, and that I want to be one of them.
I did that one time on the air. I guess it was for like New Year's Eve or something, or we did something. Oh,
right, yes.
And I was like, well, this is not going to be a problem for me at all, because back then I was a pretty big drinker. And I'm like, you're just going to do these little 6-ounce shots? I do like a half a glass, you know? By the end of the day, I was pretty belligerent, and I told them, I'm like, hey, I can drive. I've got no problem. And they're like, no, you can't. You're going to have somebody come in here and get you. And I'm like, I can drive. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to have to reach out to them. We might have to do that on an upcoming show. That would be fun.
One thing I don't think we should do, and I know Bob Miller was thinking about this one, tasing Chris Michaels during Christmas Cash for Kids.
Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
Right?
Me and my big
if
mouth.
we don't get $5 right now, we're going to tase Chris.
$5.
The beard will be standing up.
That would be great.
I think it would be. Let's make it happen.
All right. So again, applicants must have no serious criminal convictions. As
I'm out.
So am I. Thank goodness they didn't do background check for radio, right? All participants will undergo a background check. The Frederick Police Department will select only 25 participants. There we go. I work on radio, folks, on a first come and first serve basis. Now, yesterday, some new laws in Maryland passed. I'll read a few of them now because obviously we don't have the time to go through all of them. But this one drove me absolutely nuts, as if it's not expensive enough already. Registering a vehicle in the state will increase, Dani, by 60 to 75% under the new rates.
We are the most expensive state to register a car. What happened?
It is nuts. Now, check out what it's going to cost now. All right. Under new rates tied to expanded list of weight class categories, the current fees of $137 every 2 years, which to me is pricey enough for cars weighing up to 3,700 pounds, and $187 for vehicles, $187 for heavier vehicles. So basically, it's going up from $137 to $221.
Oh my gosh!
Right?
Yeah.
What is this paying for? It's outrageous.
I don't know. To haul people around who smoke too much cannabis that they passed as well.
I mean, it is seriously, especially right now with the economy the way it is. Maryland is crazy.
Now it's not
because
the time
Maryland
to be raising
outspends themselves. They just spend themselves, and they go, hey, what are we going to do? Oh, we'll get it from our friends who are driving their cars down the road, right? They're even also charging, they're going to put remember, go EV, right? Go EV.
Yep.
Now, because they don't get the gas tax money from them, they are now going to charge people with electric vehicles a service charge to ride on the roads.
I mean, we knew this was coming. We knew it was coming.
As far as the EV vehicles go. I was telling Bob yesterday we drove down to Orlando. I didn't see, and I believe me, with my daughters having to go to the restroom every 10 minutes, and well, of course I'm middle-aged, me having to go to the restroom every 10 minutes. I shouldn't blame my daughters. I went off the exits, and I didn't see any EV charging stations. Which to me, I mean, my goodness, what do you do if you're on 95 and you can't charge your EVs? Or like I was talking to Bob, what if, how long does it take to charge those things? Bob says about what, 3 hours?
2 or 3 hours, yeah.
2 or 3 hours. So, I mean, that's time wasted on your vacation.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
Absolutely.
no way,
But Bob-
way. The people who have them, good on them. But yeah, it's craziness. And that registration, I don't know. Who do we yell at for that? Is there somebody?
Oh, yes, there absolutely is. They're called the people who represent us.
Yep.
The
Send
Frederick
letters, send
delegation.
letters.
Find out who voted for it and say, hey, what are you doing? You're killing me, Smalls.
Kill it. Yes, for sure.
And like Bob said, next one I was going to read. Lawmakers also voted to implement new surcharges on electric vehicles, but those are not set to take effect until later. The surcharge is $250 every 2 years for EVs and $200 every 2 years for the plug-in hybrids. It's meant to replace the gas taxes not paid by the owners of those vehicles, and apparently could raise as much as $20 million. And let's see. Finally, a Baltimore police officer is sent to 2.5 years in federal prison for conspiracy to distribute drugs. Of course, we have more news on our website at WFMD.com. And, I like to bring better news after reading the bad news and telling people we're going to have to pay more money. Today, the weather's looking good. We'll get to a high of 86 with sunny skies, down to a low of 75 tonight. And when it gets to 75 degrees at night, my AC's got to go on, including a fan. Now, let me ask you a question, Dani. Are you like me? No matter what the temperature is, I have to have a fan at night when I sleep.
Absolutely, 100%. Yes.
Okay, because it takes away, the fan is relaxing and it takes
Just
away
when
the
you
noise.
sleep?
What's that? Yes.
Just when you sleep? I got one right there. I take a fan with me all the time. That way I can say, hey, look, I brought at least one fan.
There you go. And it takes away the sound of my wife snoring at night. I'm just kidding.
Boy.
She doesn't snore. I'm just kidding.
Boy.
My wife's okay with those jokes. She actually gets a laugh out of them.
Yeah.
All right. Taking a look at tomorrow, we'll see. It'll be warm, a high of 91 with mostly sunny skies. And again, today and tomorrow, I don't see any rain in sight. Down to a low of 73. And taking a look at the 4th of July, where Free Talk 930 WFMD will be live. And, of course, our sister station 99.9 Free Country at Bakers Park. Looks like partial cloudiness early. Unfortunately, some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Hot and humid, high of 93.
It wouldn't be 4th of July without a thunderstorm. And can I just back up? Did you say Bakers Park?
I did.
Yeah, okay. Bob.
I've tried, Dani. I've tried.
What'd I say?
It's Baker Park.
Oh, Baker Park. Well, listen, we all know
Named
I'm
after
not
the famous Joseph Dill Baker. Yeah.
We all know I'm not known for my proper grammar on WFMD. Baker Park. There's only
Good.
one.
Oh, good, he
See?
froze. Finally.
Yeah. That's right.
Finally.
See?
Oh, man.
The
We've been just
Frederick
trying and
gods.
trying. I've been sending him all kinds of things to get his computer to freeze. And
There
we
you go.
All right.
All right. How about sports, Bob?
Well, it was a decent night for the Nationals until the Mets ran a 6-run 10th inning, and J.D. Martinez, Jose Iglesias, both homered in that 6-run 10th inning. And the New York Mets, Chris Michael's favorite team, held off the Nationals 9-7 on Monday to spoil the major league debut of prize outfielder prospect James Wood. The Orioles had the night off. It was their first in the month of June. They only had 1 day off in the month of June, so they get a well-deserved day off. Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman are leading their prospective All-Star balloting. So, and there's other players on the Orioles team that could make the All-Star team. At least maybe 6 players could make the All-Star team if people are voting for him, which ends on Wednesday. But Gunnar Henderson way ahead, and so is Adley Rutschman. And of course, Gunnar Henderson's going to be in the home run derby. Hey, if you got a couple dollars, Dani, we know that you're, really richy rich, and you want to own an NBA championship team, or the Boston Celtics are looking to be sold. In a statement released yesterday, the Boston Basketball Partners LLC says it intends to sell the majority of their shares this year and early next year. So just in case you want to have an NBA basketball team.
Wow. Well, I wonder why are they selling?
Money. They, go out on top and, live the life of luxury. They said it was for family planning and retirement reasons.
Nice.
But they want to make billions of dollars selling the NBA team.
Be a great anniversary for you and Ashley. Anniversary
there
present.
you go. Happy anniversary, honey. I bought you a team.
I bought you the Boston Celtics.
Love it. Love it. All right, gentlemen. Well, you have a great afternoon. Enjoy this glorious weather, and we will see you tomorrow morning.
Have a great day.
Thank you. All right. Want to thank them so much. We're going to take a quick break, and then after I'm going to talk about our giveaways. We got some from Crash and Catharsis, too. Stacey Krantz and Crystal Williams Palmer will join me, and I bring in Bryan May live to ask for help for some of our veterans. And it's all coming up right after this quick break. Oh, well, let's push the button.
All-in-One Events is Frederick's #1 source for event rentals and entertainment. Please visit us on the web at www.aioeventgroup.com or call 1-888-727-8902 for more information.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shattered family beyond compare.
Okay, again, couldn't do any of this show without those great sponsors, All-in-One Events. If you need any DJs, sound equipment, staging, if you're putting on any sort of production, you can contact George at All-in-One Events. And of course, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, get in touch with Shannon Flannery. She is the goddess of real estate and can help you out. All right, our giveaways. We've got a bunch. We've got the Fast Smash. You can get a Fast Smash pass at Crash and Catharsis. We're going to select 5 winners. You're going to want to text SMASH, and the deadline is next Friday for that. Of course, we got the weekly giveaways of 5 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. We've got the Tree Trekkers 3-hour adventure ticket and 4 tickets to any game regular season with the Frederick Keys. So you're going to want to text SMASH, MDL for Maryland Lottery, Tree for Tree Trekkers, and Keys for the Keys tickets. All right. Whew. Moving right along. Oh, I forgot one other. Oh, my gracious. I almost skipped my girl. A&S Construction. Goodness. I'm sorry. It has been a long day already. A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and it is right here in Frederick. They specialize in roofing and siding, along with doing windows and gutters and patios and decks. I saw somebody on Everything Frederick asking, hey, I need a new patio. Who do I call? And I tagged right away, A&S Construction and Sandra Hoffmeister. She's amazing, and she's a big part of this community, and we love to support her. You can call 301-703-2157 or just email info@ansconstruction.net. That's info@ansconstruction.net. And don't forget about those discounts. $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just let her know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Okay, let's get to what is happening in this lovely town we call Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar. It is Taco Tuesday. You get 20% off 3 tacos all day long. Taco Tuesday is happening at Taco Bar in West Point Plaza, right on Route 40. And you can get tacos like steak, chicken, al pastor, carnitas, or fish. You can also get vegan tacos, and if you're feeling adventurous, you can try the beef tongue and small intestine tacos. They are huge sellers at Taco Bar. Go to tacobar1.com for more information, hours, menus, all that great stuff. tacobar1.com. All right, let's head to the Everything Frederick calendar. And if you had no idea that there was a calendar for Everything Frederick, it exists, and you can get it by going to promocircus.com, and then you click on Everything Frederick Live and click on the calendar of events. And of course, you can find our Good Morning Frederick podcast here as well, or anywhere you get your podcasts. I don't think it's on iTunes yet, but I've got to double check that. I just haven't really had the time, to be honest. Apple just takes so long. Everybody else was, yep, right away, we got you. But anyway, let's go. Let's see what is happening today. I did not put my anniversary on the Everything Frederick calendar, but and also today is my sister Corey's birthday. So, and I did not put that either. But you can check out a lot of the great events going on at local libraries, like Toddler Story Time at Middletown Public Library from 10:30 to 11. And that is a weekly event. So if you're looking to take your kids somewhere, the public libraries are great places to hang out. They've got so much amazing programming going on, all free. And there is a teen studio, 4 o'clock today at the Urbana Regional Library. You can create a graphic novel, and we love that there is programming for kids of all ages at our public libraries, including teenagers. Tonight, the Frederick Keys are home versus they're playing Trenton, and you can get your tickets at the box office or go online. I believe you save a few dollars if you actually order them online before the game, even if it's right before. Or, of course, you can rock right up to the box office at game time and get your tickets. And Frederick Shakespeare Festival, A Midsummer Night's Dream, is at Hood College at 7:30. It is a pay-what-you-can event, which is kind of cool. Tomorrow, Story Time in the Garden, Montague Lane, 10 to 11 a.m. That's really cool. You can take the kids into the children's garden and explore. There are activities appropriate for young children if you want to pack a snack and you can enjoy some time in nature. I didn't even know this place existed, the children's garden. 330 Montague Lane. That is unbelievable. Little Builders, again, Urbana Regional Public Library tomorrow, 10:45. Regal's Summer Movie Express continues. $1 movies at 11 a.m. at Regal Westview on Bucky's Town Pike. It's supposed to be pretty hot tomorrow, so it might be a great morning to head to the movies there. And then we'd love to see you at 401 North Market Street for more social than networking, but networking is social, right? And you can have cocktails and conversations, plus there's some live music and Cugino Forno pizza, which is delicious. Mama Cone and I will be there. We'd love to see you, and we'd love for you to stop by. 401 North Market Street in Frederick. If you haven't been by the shop, perfect time for you to come by. Sky Stage has swing dance on Wednesday. Again, pay what you can donation. And at 7 o'clock, Revolution Modern Dance. Amanda will be there. A beginner lesson covering swing. That's really fun. And Sky Stage, again, has amazing programming. And then again, the Frederick Keys are home versus Trenton. Then July 4th, I thought I got rid of a lot of these events, but I'll have to go through and delete them. I know none of the libraries are open for sure. These historic home tours, I'm not sure, so you're going to want to check their scheduling. And of course, we will not be at the home of Everything Frederick. I forgot to delete that one, but we will go through and take care of that. Of course, Baker Park has 4th of July covered. 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. There are activities throughout the day, including like the kids area where there are activities and small rides and games and things like that. And then, of course, WFRE is doing Party in the Park. And that is live music on the stage. They've got tons of live music. Debbie Williams will be opening, featuring Sierra Howell. And then, and it's free. And then I think it is, they have the Chris Darlington Band and the Brown Brothers, and the headliner Sammy Kershaw will be playing on the WFRE stage in Baker Park. And of course, the fireworks happen around 9 or 9:30. You're going to want to check that out pretty much from anywhere around downtown Frederick. You'll be able to see them. Just use your patience if you're down there, because you know there's going to be thousands of people. It amazes me when people are surprised that it takes a half an hour or 45 minutes to bail out of the park after the fireworks. Just chill. Take your time. Just sit back and relax and let the people clear out. Let the madness go and enjoy. And we hope it doesn't rain or delay the fireworks, but it is known to rain on 4th of July here in Frederick. Let's see, what else is happening? On Friday, you can check out the Walkersville Volunteer Fire Carnival is back this whole week. Opened yesterday, I think, yeah. And you can check out Walkersville. They also do fireworks. I'm not sure when they're actually doing it. Let's see. We're going to check it out here. The full schedule, let's see. Tonight is Ride All Night for one price from 6 to 10. Wednesday, Ride. Oh, they do that each evening, except for Friday. Friday night, July 5th, is the fireworks. And then you can check that out there. Let's see what else they've got. So also, if you're looking for summer camps still, I do believe that there are still spaces available for the Flying Cows basketball summer camp. That's with Coach Ed and some of the Flying Cows players. And that camp happens the week of July 15th and the week of July 22nd. And first Saturday, which is this coming Saturday, the 6th, you can come to the home of everything, Frederick. We are doing let's see, here we go. It is, you can grow amazing crystal kits in a terrarium or build solar robots. Now, there is a $10 fee to cover the kits, but we'd love for you to come in and hang out with us. Last month's first Saturday was a huge success. We had so much fun, and we would love for you guys to join us, okay? And I'm going to tell you this. If you have texted our phone number anytime, you're going to receive a text in the next day or so where you're going to save $5 off a $30 purchase of Good Morning Frederick gear for this first Saturday. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and text me 888-465-2944, and I will make sure to include you so you can get that discount as well. All right. If you have an event you want included on our calendar, just email it to me, everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. All right. Crystal went from corporate world to helping her husband get a towing business thriving, but she needed more. Find out exactly what led to the establishment of Crash and Catharsis Rage Factory. Let's chat with Crystal. Out at Crash and Catharsis Rage Factory. This is the first time I've been down here. This is Crystal. She's the owner. And this gentleman, this fine gentleman, is Bob. So I'm so excited to come down here and check it out. I remember when you opened, not that long ago, right?
Year and a half, yeah, not that long at
Year
all.
and a half ago, yeah, I was going to say. And what were you doing before this happened?
So before all of this happened, I worked corporate. Like I worked for corporations such as banks and universities. And then I left it because my husband and I started a towing company.
Oh.
So I helped him out with creating our towing company, Priority Towing and Recovery, which is based in Howard County, but we tow in Frederick quite a bit. And I helped him with that. But like,
Not sure what that says about Frederick Parkers or whatever it is.
It's just mostly accidents.
Yeah, okay.
So what we did was I helped him out with starting up the company, and we've been expanding and growing. But I also was like kind of itching and not sure what was like. I was like, I gotta find something to do. And then one night I had a friend go through a breakup, and I let them go into my garage, and I let them put a hole in the wall with a hammer to kind of like let out some frustration and steam, because like, since I was 16, my best friend and I, when we were mad, we were like, let's just throw something down on the ground, like we'll feel better. And it does.
That is unbelievable. So this was all your brainchild.
Yes. Well, rage rooms have been around for a while. They started in Japan.
Yeah.
But they came up to America. But like, this was my one night, and I explained to my husband. He's like, why is there a hole in the garage? And I'm like, here's why. And he was like, there's got to be a better way to do this. And I said, well, there are rage rooms, and you could just see the little thought bubbles coming in my head. And that's how we started.
That's really, look, it's great. And I love that there really was kind of this purpose behind it. And so it's more than really just fun. It is, again, cathartic.
It
to
is.
kind of get out that steam. And so let me ask you this.
Yes.
Men to women or male to female.
Uh-huh.
What is the split of, do you kind of know, like, your audience?
I do kind of know my audience. So it is a lot more women.
That's so funny.
However, my biggest Sunday afternoon audience is teenage boys.
Oh, really?
I always joke with my husband, I'm like, it's teenage boy time.
Oh, funny.
Because it's them, and they're always like a lot of like, let's go energy.
Yeah.
And it's like always like Sunday, and I'm like, I think it's their parents just trying to get some energy out of them before they come to school on
Yes,
Monday.
yeah, that's great. Probably teachers. Hey, they should be handing out your coupons.
We have a
Friday.
teacher, we always have we have different teacher appreciation weeks with promo codes, and
Oh,
it's
I
always
bet.
because we're like, we understand that completely. We send all of our teacher mugs for the weeks too.
Yes, either it's like right after a break or right before.
Yep, teacher work days, those
Yeah.
are strategically planned.
Yes, I love it. So that's really funny, actually, about the teenage boys. So basically what happens is people can pay for different times to come in, and they're in the rooms by themselves.
Correct.
Yeah.
Some rage rooms do allow more than one person, but our rooms are measured by insurance to make sure for safety. We want to make sure nobody's going to accidentally or intentionally hurt somebody, because that happens too.
Accidentally on purpose.
So it's one person per room. They get a bin of breakables, or they also get a bin of breakables and a larger item. And then we also have like celebration buckets. So like they're buckets filled with like wine bottles and beer bottles that we get. And it's I'm celebrating my birthday, or I just quit my job, or he cheated on me, or she left me.
Right.
Here's some extra things to break.
Yeah. Now, is Bob also included in the rooms?
Bob is.
Oh.
So Bob is in every single one of the rooms, because like sometimes like your anger can be directed at something or a person.
Yes.
So we don't want anybody to catch a charge.
No.
That's what he's here for. So they get the opportunity to hit him around. And some people are like, yes, this is what I need. And some people are like, I'm good.
Yeah.
But it's really sweet, because sometimes like Bob also, like the amount of people that afterwards will like hug Bob.
Yeah.
Or like give
just
him like
moral
a little
support.
pat. Yes.
Because he's in there and he is right there behind you
He is.
and cheering you on.
With a very punchable face.
And if you don't hate Bob's face, you can bring a picture of somebody.
Yes. So
that you may want to really hit.
Absolutely. And we just rubber banded around him.
I love it.
We're actually going to start getting the political figures laminated for anybody, because we don't want you to hurt somebody. We wanted to take it out here.
That's very, very good. I'm sure you have saved many, many people from getting the visit from the city's finest from doing it here.
I've actually had so many people like, have you looked at crime statistics after you left? I'm like, I haven't, but that's like, I feel like I wouldn't be a part of that.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me, what has been the biggest challenge of owning a business over the last 18 months here in Frederick?
So probably one of the biggest challenges is just like letting people know I'm here. I joke around with people, like I was so proud of myself for getting third place for Hidden Gem in Frederick, because I am a hidden gem. I'm in a basement in downtown between Colonial Jewelers and Weinberg.
Yes.
And so not a lot of people know about this.
I did not.
And then people Google rage rooms near me, and the amount of times people are like, I Googled Rage Room because I was upset, and you popped up, and you're down the street from me. I'm like, I'm right here.
Here I am. Yes, I don't think I've ever actually been in this building. So there is it's like a office building, and you walk in and come downstairs. It's so easy.
And I'm the quietest neighbor. Like I'm below everybody.
Which is
just saying something because like I genuinely you go upstairs and it just sounds like somebody's like lightly hammering because there's such a space between us and the next floor.
Yeah, it's great. It's a perfect location. Seems like a lot of fun. What's been the moment in the last 18 months where you were like, yes, this was exactly how I kind of pictured it? Have you had one of those yet?
I get those a lot actually.
Oh, great.
So, and those are usually when somebody comes in, and because I mean, I'm here for fun. Like this is a fun thing to do, but like for some people, it's taking down something that you've been holding in for a while.
Yeah.
So like I've definitely had
You're like
stories.
A therapist, probably.
More like a bartender, but I can't pour drinks.
Right, yeah.
I can listen, I cannot give advice.
Yeah.
But like, there's a reason why we have tissues around the place because like sometimes like that adrenaline spike, it'll cause things to come up. So every time somebody at the end of their session is like breathless and sweaty, and they come out of their room and they're like, "You don't know how bad I needed that." I'm like.
Yes. That's exactly. That's wonderful. Look, I mean, I think the fun part of it, obviously.
Fun part's always a rage. Like teenage boys are a blast.
Yeah, I bet. And I love the fact as soon as I walked in, there's a supply room with bins and bins of breakables.
Yep.
And you just don't think about, oh my gosh, where do you get everything? So you have some partners that you work with.
I do. So Fetch on Rosemont, whenever they can't love them.
Yeah.
Whenever there's stuff that doesn't sell, that is not something that could be is antique or vintage, that could be resold for a higher price or historic. They don't sell it. I get it from them. Goodwill makes me bins of stuff that doesn't sell also. But then also I have a storage company in Waynesboro. He buys storage lots. And he will, whatever doesn't sell, I buy from him as well. So I'm constantly rotating things.
Yeah.
And then Hidden Hills Winery in Frederick gives me their empties as well as the wine kitchen.
Yeah.
And so and then also Frederick Social. Frederick Social gives me their empty bottles as well. So
we love them
yeah,
too.
we do.
Is there anything that, other than coming to visit as well, do you need items? Is this something that people of Frederick can help you with, or you're kind of good with the supply that you have right now and you just want people to come out and bang stuff up?
So there's a couple different things. So I in general, I buy breakables all the time. So I'm constantly stocked, but some people it's like, can I bring this because they know they can't get it. They want to break it.
Yeah.
So Thursdays and Fridays are our BYOB, bring your own breakables nights. So you get a discount by bringing your own stuff in. So that china set that your mother-in-law made you get that you really don't want, you bring it here. And you break it here.
I love that.
Also, you have a breakup, and you need to get rid of their stuff.
Yeah.
My lawyer and insurance said I will not get in trouble for that.
I love it. Yeah. It's especially those divorce parties. You take those his and her champagne glasses or I love it.
And that's one of the things whenever somebody does a party, we reach out and say, what's happening? Are we celebrating anything?
Gotcha.
Are we enraged by anything? And then we get information and we can customize things. So we can customize parties. They're like, hey, I just want this.
Yeah.
It's a divorce. Can you write this on the big TVs for us to break? And we're like, got it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Look, very personalized, a lot of fun. There's a viewing TV, so one person is in the room, but the rest can watch while somebody gets their angst out, and I think it's phenomenal. Okay, so tell people, what's the easiest way for people to book a room or get some time here?
Yeah. So the easiest way to book a room is through our website, ccragefactory.com. And then from there, you click book now. It's up to the minute availability.
Oh,
so
great.
if something's available, you can book it and come on down.
Love it.
We block out, we have 1 day a month, which is Bob's day off. So that is the 1 day a month we're closed because he needs time for his mental health and to take a break.
We all need that break. He needs to rage and crash some stuff too.
He does. I do product testing. It's what we do.
I love it. I love it. Well, we want to thank Crystal, Crash and Catharsis Rage Factory, right on Patrick Street, as she said, between Colonial Jewelers and Weinberg. It's back and down, so simple to find.
Yeah.
What a great way to spend a summer's day
Yeah.
down here,
'Cause
just
it's
getting
cold.
out, yes, that frustration. So we will see you next time, but head on out, Crash and Catharsis. How fun is that? You get to go smash stuff, and oh my goodness, she's got computers, she's got printers, TVs, all kinds of great stuff. So if you've had a bad day at work, maybe head on down to Crash and Catharsis. All right, I want to bring in friend Bryan May. He is doing a ton of work for our veterans. Hey, Bryan, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Appreciate you joining this morning. You have recently retired, and I know you've been pinnacle in many different things to help our veterans. What are you working on right now?
Well, tomorrow we're working on putting flags on veterans at Rosedale Home in Martinsburg. There's probably between 2,000 and 2,500 veterans buried there, and we're going to be putting flags for the 4th of July week on their graves to honor them.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you, again, I think you broke up a little bit. So is it called Rosedale?
Yeah, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery.
Okay. And do you have the flags to place? You just need people?
Yes, we don't have enough flags. We're going to get probably a little bit over half of the graves
Okay.
that have veterans in them that are dedicated veteran sections.
Gotcha.
We have enough to do them. We have about 1,000.
Okay. And what time will you guys be out there tomorrow?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. until you're done?
Yes.
All right. So maybe you and your family will be available tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. You can head to Martinsburg, not that far away, but to honor our veterans. You can help Bryan and his volunteers put flags on the graves of the veterans buried there. And what else do you do? You have anything else coming up soon that you're doing for our veterans?
Yeah, we also we place flags at veteran homes. Somebody will message me and say, my dad doesn't have a flag at his, we will put a flag at his house.
Oh, wow. Okay. So what area are you mostly focused around Martinsburg or any other areas?
Any area. I'm originally from the Frederick area, so that's big. We're also for Veterans Day planning on doing a cemetery there in Frederick, Martinsburg, both. But also, I don't know if anybody's been driving up in 70, but the flags that are on the overpasses, I put all them up. They all honor also.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. And, we recently did an event, and we know, and we'll be talking a lot with there's a 9/11 motorcycle ride that comes through Mount Zion Road as well, heading toward New York. And we are going to make sure we're out there to support them, and the local fire department's going to be there too. So, yes, I know you do a lot with some of the motorcycle rides that come through and the trucks that come through the area on 70. You've taken a lot of your own time and money to support those with those flags. That's awesome. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, on these rides, we'll completely decorate a bridge. We have hundreds of flags. We cover the whole bridge with flags, and we get people out there waving flags and supporting veterans, supporting the rides and stuff like that. So if anybody has any information on a ride that they'd like us to do this on, we also do that too.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I might just make sure the organization. I think it's the 9/11 Foundation, but I'll send those details through to you, and you can put the word out to your supporters as well, because we obviously love to honor not only veterans, law enforcement, and others who are making our country the greatest it can be. So, we really appreciate all that effort that you have with your volunteers. So tomorrow, 9 a.m. in Martinsburg, again, it's the Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery. You can go out and help put flags on the graves of our fallen veterans with Bryan and his team of volunteers. Thank you so much, Bryan. We appreciate it.
Yeah, well, it's an honor. Everybody always tells me thank you, but it really is an honor doing this. I said the other day live at the cemetery when I was, a lot of people think the cemetery is in sorrow, but when I go there with all the veterans, I feel like my heroes.
Yes.
To me,
Yeah, agree 100%. It is. I never, actually, I didn't obviously step up, and these people did, and some paid the ultimate price of passing during their service, and others passed after, but gave up many years. So we do appreciate and honor them as well, and we appreciate all that you do to honor our veterans. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, no problem. And I just want to put out there my overall thing I want to do by the end of the year, do a flags for America, like they do the wreath across America. We want to do flags across America. So Arlington is one of our big sites that we'd like to do.
Awesome. Okay, well, keep in touch with us about everything that you're doing, and we'll make sure and pass it along to our viewers.
Thank you very much, Dani, for having me on. Thank you for helping me out.
No problem. Anytime. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
All right. That's awesome. Look, I know, it is. I get very choked up talking about our veterans and honoring them any way we can. So if you're not doing anything tomorrow and have a couple hours to spare, head up to Martinsburg and you can help Bryan, or maybe just do something right around here in Frederick to honor our veterans on Independence Day. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to be back with Stacey Krantz and her beautiful designs at InBloom Jewelry. That's coming up right after this.
Elevate your next party with Dreamscape Slumber Events. Over 12 themes and customization available for kids, teens, and adults to enjoy. Don't have the space? We have solutions for that too. Search Dreamscape Slumber Events on Facebook.
Love to save you money here at Good Morning Frederick. Don't forget about those promo codes. If you book a Dreamscape Slumber Events party, just let her know you saw it on Good Morning Frederick, or you can say Promo Circus to save money there. And of course, if you get your tickets online for Tree Trekkers, put in that code GMF and you'll save 10%. We love it. Every little dollar helps. All right. Stacey Krantz has been designing jewelry for 25 years, but she's moved out of her cave of isolation, as she called it, into a gorgeous shop in downtown Frederick. Let's meet Stacey. I am on East Patrick Street with the marvelous and talented Stacey Krantz, whom I owe a great deal because I messed up before and now I'm back. But you look fabulous.
I look cuter today.
You do look cuter
That's a
today,
bonus.
and we're in a better position in the shop.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes it all worthwhile.
Okay.
InBloom
Yes.
is your baby. You have been designing 25 years jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
How do you keep coming up with these amazing concepts?
There's so many ideas. You should see my notebook stack. It's
Love
like
it.
this tall from the floor up. Like
Yeah.
there's always something else to do.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't even gotten started yet, really.
Do you get inspiration literally from anything every day, or are there certain things that when you see it, you go, oh my gosh, I need to figure that out?
I think it's more like problem solving. There's problems,
Yeah.
that I like to solve.
Yeah.
Like technical problems, like things catching on things. And then there's aesthetic things. Like, hi, welcome to InBloom.
Hi, come on in. We're good.
You're good. There's aesthetic beauty, and I'm always inspired by that just
Yeah.
by walking around the universe. I mean,
Yeah.
hiking and enjoying nature and that kind of thing. But then there's problem solving, and those two come together in a really fun way because, like, I had a client once who's a doctor, and she wanted this cool bangle bracelet, and I came up with this entire design just so nothing caught on anything, and she could get it on and off really fast. And it's one of my favorite. So it's functional and
beauty.
beautiful.
Yeah. So your store is kind of separated, where you have kind of these cases behind us, which are the stuff you've prepared that's ready to go.
Yes.
That somebody could come in and literally say, I love that, and take it.
That's right.
And then you have this inspiration section
Yes.
where these are designs that you can create as they are, or
Yes.
even customize them further.
That's right. So like this whole side is all one of a kind, hand-built things that are in fine metals and gems that can be purchased right in the moment. Everything else is like an inspiration. They're each of the groupings of collections together, but we use CZs and silver that's plated so that we can pick them up and try them on. And sometimes we even use a Sharpie to color like on the CZ to show you other color options as a fun thing that helps you be able to visualize. So you could,
I'm a visual person, so I need to, that's
people
great.
get really upset. They're like, don't do it. And I'm like, well, hold on. I just want you to show you what an emerald will look at. So we'll get the green Sharpie out.
That's great.
It really helps people to visualize. And we can make it just like it is in 2 to 4 weeks. So you could get something really quickly, or we can use it to riff off of, which we often do, and adapt it to fit your stone size, your shape, or we add or subtract. So it's like a big like inspiration board.
It is.
Yeah.
It is for sure. I love that you have a workshop right here on premises with really talented people who can do everything from start to finish. You guys use CAD, you use technology.
Yes.
You use 3D printing to get kind of make sure people, it's like, this is what we're doing.
Yes.
I love that because it eliminates any misfires or miscommunications or anything like that. People are getting exactly what they want.
Well, everyone wins with this new technology today. I mean, we use so many old school techniques in our crafting of our pieces, and with the additional CAD technology and the modeling, it gives us steps and stages to fine tune something. So no one's, it's good for us, it's good for them. Like we all are
Everybody
happy.
wins.
Yeah, because before you just were like, we hope this is what we hope this is what you wanted. And probably the biggest complaint I hear from people is that it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And so that again was like a problem I really wanted to solve. Well, how do we get around that? So it used to be you had to wax carve something. Now you can use CAD technology, and you know, it's really an amazing advancement for the industry. And so we're really proud to have it here. So
I met you years ago before the storefront existed.
Yeah.
How has that changed your life, having this here with everything right at your fingertips?
I feel like the best way to describe it is like kind of coming out of a cave, you know, like I worked by myself up in my shop, and I used to go out once a month to do a show, and I kind of people, and then I come back to my cave. And so this COVID really forced me to go ahead and just admit shyness is okay, but like the fact is you need people to have fun and do this. And so it's like so much more fun, because it's collaborative, it's co-creative designing. Every project, every day is different, every project is different. It's really engaging and dynamic and fun. And then I've grown from 2 of us to 8 team members in 3 years. So many talented people on our team that bring it all together, that really make it fun and take, you know, the challenges of running a business, the things I'm not as good at, I have people better than me, you know, in place. And it's made it more dynamic, I guess is the best word for it.
Well, it's a great vibe. You feel it as soon as you walk in. The store is very comfortable. You don't feel like I can't sit there or touch that, or you know what I mean? You feel very comfortable walking in and seeing things. You do kind of get a vision for your style and what you kind of put into everything, which is really neat. Plus your parents are here, very close on Patrick Street. They are retired, but they volunteer at Select Seconds.
That's right.
So every Friday they pop in.
That's right, every Friday.
Last week when I was here, they did, and I have a great photo to share because they're getting ready to celebrate their 60th anniversary this year.
Yes.
Now your parents, your family, the Krantz family, has been in Frederick a long time.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Both generations, actually. My mother's side of the family was up in Braddock. Her great-grandfather built Hotel Braddock.
Oh, wow.
And so my parents, as teenagers, met at the Braddock swimming pool.
I love it.
And then my father's side of the family, there were millwrights and farmers, and they built Schifferstadt, actually. So both sides are from Frederick. So I am a 4th generation, my children 5th generation. So it's kind of unusual.
That's wonderful. And
my parents were educators.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Yes.
My mother was associate superintendent at the end of her career. My dad worked at Rock Creek as a special ed teacher for 40 years, ran Special Olympics. So.
Yeah. That wonderful.
It's amazing.
And they are adorable.
And they're adorable.
They are adorable. And
Yeah.
I love that they're down here and you've got your shop here so they walk down to have their coffee.
They do.
Fridays.
We make them we do whatever they want.
Yes,
really.
of course you would.
Whatever
As
they
would
want.
I.
Yeah.
I owe them everything. What has been the biggest challenge you faced, maybe even just since the storefront or just in this career that you've had that's spanned 2 decades and more?
I mean, if you're an entrepreneurial artist, you have to have a lot of stick-to-itiveness, right? I mean, as I told you before, part of the whole way I got started was really naivete, which I'm really grateful for, because I had no idea what I was doing, why I was doing it.
Yeah.
I had no idea anything about the industry, so just like to make stuff. So it was a great beginning in that I didn't have a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Right? And that I had no idea. And now, as I've moved along, I think the challenge has, been just, taking the leap and having the faith that other people would want to come work with me that had as much passion about it.
Yeah.
And all my doubts have been, the right people love
wonderful.
Love to serve. If you love to serve people and you enjoy a creative environment, it's just been an amazing thing to watch. I had no idea. I didn't know what was going to happen. We opened up with 2 of us, and now it was like,
look at you. Now look.
Yeah,
now
we're like,
look.
oh my gosh.
Well, I've got the website up. You can check out InBloom's website. I invite you to come in. If you've got jewelry that's been handed down, you guys treat that with love and care and trying to refit that into something that fits the next generation or more than that. And I really love the fact that you guys take time to get to know people, their style, and inject this great creativity into a new piece. So.
Yes.
And we hope Mama Cone might be getting something new worked up. So we'll
Mama
get Stacey
Cone's in
to
this
take
one.
care of her.
Okay.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look,
Yeah.
we really appreciate the
welcome.
time.
You're
Absolutely.
welcome.
And you got to come down and see
Yes.
Stacey at InBloom right on Patrick Street.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Okay.
All right, I want to thank Stacey. Oh my gosh, you got to head into that shop. And my goodness, check her website for some inspiration. Even some of the memorial jewelry. That's what we went in to look for Mama Cone. And really fascinating way that they reset or reuse maybe a wedding band or something like that. And she's just incredible. And the reason I said I owed her big is I was at her shop about a week before, 8 days before or so, and never recorded. I guess I had started recording and then I didn't realize or remember that I'd pressed start, and when I went to hit it, I actually stopped. We did the whole interview and I didn't even notice until I got home and there was no footage. That is why I said I owed her big time, because I had to go back. So there have been plenty of those, and we'll talk about a lot of my missteps for the first 100 shows on the 100th show coming up in August. All right, coming up tomorrow, Nicole Rolls joins me, and we walk through an amazing Habitat for Humanity project happening here in Frederick. It's going to give 6 families a new place to call home. And Robin Sagoskin and I chat about the evolution of a horse farm and winery we know as Hidden Hills. We're on all the socials, so check us out when you have a minute. Search and follow and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. All right, happy Tuesday. Get out there and be great, Frederick.
From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Your host, Dani.